Hello YouTube, RedAtMath here, and welcome back to Overfall, where we are currently teaming up with the Forsaken, who are dead set on coming to us with the Friends with Forsaken quest. And I think I can sum up everything with a pretty solid, so far so good. I think we're doing okay here. Let's see what our new friends have to say. A group of Forsaken messengers board your ship. They seem to have heard of your assistance to the Forsaken and greet you happily. This marked island is within Forsaken territory. Feel free to visit our homelands when you are ready. Thank them for their assistance and sail on. Alright, and yeah, we kind of already knew where the Forsaken homeland was. We've been hanging out over here for a while now. We may have even been to this island before, but now it is the Forsaken homeland. You have arrived at the Forsaken homeland. A mysterious Forsaken woman greets you. I would not have guessed that that was a woman. As if she had been waiting for you to come all along. Ways for a battle to be won. Tools to decide upon. Wish what you need and I shall grant it. Ask for dust, frags, food. Don't need anything. Well, you know what I could really use are some runes, lady. But, we're a little low on dust. Let's see what you can do there. The woman's frozen lips twist into a wrinkled smile, and we gain 1 dust. Ears deafened, doomed to silence, denied the music, but ears nonetheless. I hear what you want. Say farewell and leave the island. Okay, so I don't know if 1 dust is exactly the reward I was looking for there, but we'll see if we can't get something a little bit better here. Interesting, I just noticed you can't actually attack them once you become friendly with them. Like we lose that ability, and we instead only get the accept quest or sail on options. Now, we're basically mainlining towards a 4th character slot here, and the rune to actually spend it on, basically. You see a frozen Forsaken warrior half buried in ice. His eyes are closed and he looks like he is at peace. Judging by the snow piled on his head, he must have been asleep for quite some time. You can either leave and set sail or poke him. The warrior is as still as ever. Nothing happens. I'm guessing we lack some skill or ability to have successfully completed that one. What do you need to wake up for? I wonder if we'd had like a pyromancer with us, if we'd been able to do something there. So yeah, all we have now is just sail on or ask if they need help. Which, at least for me, makes it a little bit easier to choose, so I don't have to look at which kind of bubble I'm clicking on, and I don't accidentally attack them. Wow, that Forsaken is hauling literally back to home base there. I also wonder... I wonder if it would be worth it to try to get the rune now. Worry about that in just a second. The snow is thin and crunchy. It has not snowed heavily in a while in this area. A group of distressed Forsaken greet you. An ancient foe stepped into our ever-white realm. The feud demands blood. Aid us, so it won't be ours. I would like to point out, like, the art and, like, all these background images, right? Like, how diverse even the we're landing on snowy islands type stuff is. I'm sure, because this is the way Infinity would work, like, we're not going to have an infinite number of these backgrounds, but I'm really impressed with just the diversity of them. You know, I haven't been just seeing, oh yeah, that's island number 2 again, over and over again, and I really appreciate that. So, let's go ahead and agree to help these guys. The remaining Forsaken in the village quietly scatter away. Shelter we shall seek. Victory you shall fight for. We'll prep for battle. Ah, get some orcs it is. Sounds of war drums break the ice-cold silence. Kill the ice demons and their human lackeys. Alright, we've got a shaman, a warrior, and a ritualist. So, here's our tanky guy. You know, for a shaman, he's kind of carrying 2 fairly large axes there. Let's actually... We're just going to move like a little bit forward. I'm going to hope for the enemy to not quite close with us. I guess we might actually be able to check his speed stat, tell how far he can move, and then move shy of that. Well, yeah, but I can't tell how ranged his ranged attacks are. Fair enough. Tell you what, we're going to mend a retreat here, and we're going to be focusing on the shaman anyway. Maybe a smoky arrow. Right about there. Awesome. A little less accurate now. And then we can likewise do another area of attack right on top of them. Or area of effect attack, rather. Right on top of them. Ritualist has run away a bit. Okay, so he's their healer. He's their mage, and he's their, like, fighter. That's my assumption. Try to remember that. The ritualist is the healer, while the shaman is a mage. Good to know. Alright, let's go ahead and get up here. We can do a little damage of our own. I'm going to remove some of those negative effects, and then, like, a wave of light isn't going to be able to get them both. Disappointing. Well, let's do our single target attack, which misses. Of course it does. What? We pass these guys, make their warrior a bit less effective, and then see what we can't do to him. Oh, wow. Okay. Jeez. Has incoming damage, and also managed to remove, like, all of the debuffs we had on him. That's pretty impressive for a single turn. Also looks like the shaman is not defenseless up close. Okay, good to know. Buff up here, and then maybe a serpent's arrow for you? How do you like that? Reduction. Okay. Fair. None of them are particularly weak whenever up close. Okay. Well then, let me get right next to you. And I'm going to toss out a heal here. And then a wave of light here. Oh, really? Is reduction used to 1? Okay. That felt like more than 1. Maybe I'm wrong. But it felt like more than 1. I can't be wrong about how it felt, right? Like, that's gotta be... I didn't see the, like, the damage number pop up at all. Like, I simply saw a reduction come up. And I'm assuming it did something to him. Ow. Oh, super ow. Okay, Mr. Hunter. Man, I am not really in a position to get away. If I move back here, the ritualist is just going to nail me. So I'm actually going to stay put. And we'll get another blinding arrow out here on these guys. And then deadly shot on the shaman. I only did 1? Wow. You are proving extremely hard to kill, friend. Okay, that was the Rune of Protection kicking off. Certainly good to make note of. Remove some of the debuffs here. And then Mr. Shaman needs to die. Go ahead and disarm and incapacitate him, and then execute the shaman. Really? 2? That did 2? It reduces damage by 1. I don't... Is it reduces damage... Reduces 1 damage. I swear it has been like reduces damage to 1. Ah, jeez. Oh, right. So I've Tormented and... that was lovely. With Tormented and the Healing Retreat, I basically did nothing there. Finally! Oh my god. That guy was so much harder to kill than I would have wanted him to be. Oh, he's out of reach. Oh, that's terrible. Okay. Let's move over to here. Toss some healing his way. That'll arrive next turn. and then hope for the best. Maybe Tyler can get some work done on these guys in the meantime. Vigor removes 2 debuffs. Okay. You're not bleeding. So I might as well... You know what? 2. Jeez. This reduction is ridiculous. Oh no. Even with the Rune of Protection. Our hunter was not meant for this world. Wow. This fight has proven much more difficult than I would have expected. I'll be able to do some hammer dropping. Maybe remove some of those buffs. And something like that. I feel like the warrior's just closer to death at the moment. And therefore, maybe a little bit easier for me to kill here. Okay, I was not wrong. Man. It's always right on the cusp, too, which is good. Like, I mean, I think it demonstrates that the overall balance of the fights isn't that far off, considering, you know, if our little hunter there had lived one more turn, look where we are now, right? If he had only made it a little bit longer, one more attack would have missed. Like, if that last attack against him had missed, maybe he survives this entirely, right? Especially as the ritualist basically tries to run away here. Maybe if I had not miscalculated, my intention was actually not to run him over there by himself, but instead to just get him a little out of the way, and then I was going to use pull, the healing pull, to try to get a little HP back on him. But that didn't quite work out. I could do 3 with that, or potentially 4 here. You have defeated the orcs and saved the Forsaken Den. Wow, we got quite a bit of a reward there. The clash of metal was music to our ears. +4 flat frag. Tyler gains lame. Oh, that's not cool. Tyler also gained hatred of orcs, which is super lovely. First, except hatred of orcs restores 3 HP and removes 3 debuffs from self upon killing an Everguard. And Forsaken Reputation went up by 2. So that clearly was like a harder battle than I had previously been encountering. Hatred of Orcs description states gains bonus from killing Everguard. Alright. And get ready for adventure. Of course we got that back, but we don't have any runes now. Now the problem that I see is... Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay. Fair enough. I guess we're going to talk to an innkeeper. Well, at the local watering hole, the innkeeper pulls you aside for a bit of a chat. You'll never believe this, but I'm being hypnotized. How do you know? I thought this client of mine paid for a room. When I looked at my hand, it was empty. She swindled me. I'll get your frags for you. Ooh, look at that outfit. That's crazy. In the village square, you catch up with the masked woman described to you by the innkeeper. What is it? Did I leave something in my room? The innkeeper says you didn't pay for your room. The woman rolls her eyes. Of course I did. He's just a forgetful sod. He'll send Everguards to get you if you don't pay up. She looks uncomfortable at this. Look, I'm broke, okay? Even if I had swindled him, which I didn't, I wouldn't be able to pay him back. Then I can't do anything for you very well, okay? I was about to say, like, that was kind of disappointing. The woman stops you. Wait, take me with you. I'm a Mesmer. I can be useful to you. Companion unlocked. Mesmer. Oh, very well. Sorry, good luck. Yes! That is the first of my unlocks. Except, that's not true. I've gotten some trinkets, but the first of my like, big unlocks, I suppose. Thanks, and those Everguards won't track us down, I'm sure. Alright, so she's, totally using us for, you know, some protection. Can't really blame her there. I'll check out the Mesmer really quick. Hard for me, like, I don't really have a great concept yet of where character stats lie. Accuracy, defense, health. Okay, so her accuracy is a little bit better than, like, a non-combat class. But her... Whoop, whoop, whoop. I got ran into. A group of adventurers board your ship. They seem to have heard of your reputation. We look for more adventurers. Ask them if they have some runes to share. They offer you a deal. Last day, we've collected some after the battle against the undead. You're open for a trade if you want. Oh, this is the best thing ever. Okay, yeah, I'm willing to spend, like, every dime I have on more runes. Heard any rumors of discord in the area? There's more than plenty around these areas, especially lately. Aiding Humans quest added. We even set sail. Yes, thank you for the amazing runes. What did I have to do to get that? I assumed they were coming to me because my companion had died, and so they were going to come and, you know, be like, hey, heard you've got an opening in your party. But, is it just any time you encounter the adventure ship and you don't have runes, do they, like, automatically give you the deal to just buy them? Because that's a heck of a lot easier than fighting Born for them. Also, I'm not noticing any Forsaken ships, so I'm just going to set foot on one of their islands. This seems to be one of the warmer times of winter for this Arctic island. A group of distressed Forsaken greet you. An ancient foe stepped into our ever-white realm. Ah, the feud demands blood. Ate us, so it won't be ours. I just did this. They're disappointed in you. What determines a steel heart is the vein of courage that passes through. Neither do you possess. Yeah, I agree. I am a super coward. Not gonna lie to you there. But, one, let's restore as much HP as we can, and then... being indecisive here, commands altar. I want to get over to this altar. I actually have 3 runes right now, so I don't want to spend all of them on protection, but I am totally... I'm going to get our Mesmer and our Fighter runed up, as our little clerical friend seems to survive most encounters, as she stays a bit at the back. Okay. I'm pretty okay with that. Now we just need to get our 4th recruiting slot open. That is like my next big goal. Here we go. Come back, Forsaken ship, come back! Okay. Let's... Oh, yeah, found him. Alright. Plenty of these guys up here. This ship is crewed by a group of Forsaken. There is tenderness in the tone of their voice. Ask if they need help. And move on. Now, I'm noticing this particular outing, I've been fairly low on, like, dust and my use of dust. One of the previous adventures, I was using it quite a bit to upgrade skills. I wonder if I'm neglecting that a little bit. The snow seems to... no! No! Again with the thing in the feud that's demanding blood. Alright, I tell you what. I've already got the runes of protection this time, so let's check this out. Prepare for battle. Oh my god, there's 4 of them now. Okay. Sounds of war drums break the ice-cold silence, kill the ice demons and the human lackeys. Alright then. Oh, I'm super worried about this, especially considering that I've never used the Mesmer before, and therefore am not super sure what her capabilities are going to look like. Hi, Mr. Shaman. Oh, jeez. Let's maybe not stand in groups near a shaman. Scout, warrior, group. So they're actually, I mean, the scout might be a little squishy, but the brute's the only one with more HP. 20, 20, 18, 22. Let's defense 10, 9, 16. Okay, the scout's super hard to hit. Good to know. Move up to right here. And let's get rid of these bone pores and agonies. And then we can do a Holy Nova for a little bit of HP regen. Alright, now what do you do? Got a simple move. A Seductive Blink teleports to a selected hex and applies Charm to adjacent foes. Okay. Feedback removes 1 debuff from self, ally, or 1 buff from foe. Okay, so it's a lesser Dispel. Also, range of 4, range of 4. Ether Burden applies Crippled and Confusion. Okay. Spirit Shackles applies Bone Core and Tormented. Mind Spike deals 3 damage, applies Trauma and Charm, 35%. Mind Blast applies Confusion if target has Trauma. Wasn't there something that gave... Oh, applies Trauma, applies Confusion if target has Trauma. Chaos Bolt deals 5. Okay. At least got a little bit of an idea. And let's start out with a Seductive Blink here. Charm. Victim can't target the caster. Okay, but only the caster. They're not on my side. They just won't hurt her. Good to know. Wave in front. Spirit Shackle. Bone Core and Tormented. Shaman, Brute. Let's try this way. Didn't hit it. And then applies Trauma and Charm. What do we go with you? Trauma, dealing 1 damage. Now he's fearful? That doesn't apply fear, though. Does it... If I double stack Charm, does it become fear? Is that what happened there? I'm not entirely sure. I'm also not doing a great job of focusing on any particular enemy yet. Let's see. Bone Core. Bleeding, Bone Core, and Critical Hit. Ready. We'll stick with this guy then. I think I maybe overestimated the amount of usefulness that Charm was going to offer me. Expecting that it would be, you know, maybe they would, like, be on my side for a turn or something like that. But it just means... Oh, great. Just means they don't target the caster. And the real problem there... Okay, that was... I did see it that time. So, like, circle... That was the rune activating. Definitely. The real problem there is that so many characters have... something that dispels or, you know, removes debuffs just from themselves or something, so that it's almost impossible for me to count on Charm, right? Like, I can't just, oh, I've charmed him, I can now stand right next to this guy and everything will totally be okay. I could remove a debuff for myself, agony, weakness. Those are pretty bad. But I'm going to go ahead and do the Cripple and Confusion here. Can't move, and he'll skip his utility phase. Plus Confusion if he has Trauma. And we'll just go with a straight Chaos Bolt here. Oh, it missed. That's awful. Okay. Well then, do some Vulnerable. And a straight damage. Okay. I get the feeling Tyler may not survive this. Okay, good little trinket. Getting a little HP back for me. Ow. That was remarkably damaging. Oh, so was that. She's down to 2. Agony's going to put her at 1. Jeez. Okay. We've got to, if we want to keep her alive, Actually, we can dispel both of those. Okay, that's great. And then do maybe something like that. Good. Gets down to 2. Will vulnerable apply to bleeding, causing him to take 2 damage from it? I hope so. That's kind of where I am with that, is I hope so. I'm actually just going to stay totally back here. I can wave in front to Bone 4 and Tormented. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. Tormented if he moves. Bleeding. Bone 4 if he uses a skill. I'm fairly confident he will die. Mind Blast, Mind Spike. Let's set up the Mind Spike, Mind Blast wombo combo here. Applied Fear as well. Lucked out a bit there. We are probably not going anywhere. Remove a couple of my own debuffs, and then you're at less than 50% HP. Not quite. Oh, yes! The fear and the take damage when moving thing killed him. Oh, jeez. No, that he didn't die from that. Okay. That's real weird. Not okay, so the skill that causes him to take increased damage and bleeding do not synergize with each other. He just took 1 damage from it. And then I'm pretty sure he just passed all of his turns so that Bone 4 didn't kill him. There's no point in moving her. A little bit of heal here. And then might as well. He would have probably died from the bleed, but again, only probably. Here is a great time for a charm. Get away from everybody else, and then the characters we're close to now are not going to hurt us. Even if we do real bad things to them, I think, is the way I'm understanding that. Plus confusion if trauma. No trauma. Might as well Chaos Bolt. Nice. Whoops, except not so nice. It removes the charm. Okay, in a fairly RPG trope style, I cannot attack the character that I have charmed. That's how I've interpreted that anyway. You are fearful now, though, so maybe you will just run away. Please tell me you will just run away. We might keep our Mesmer alive. Yeah. Thank you. Good, good. Okay. I see a silver lining in which our characters all make it out of here alive. Unfortunately, I'm kind of in the wrong square of these hexes. Good damage there. Might as well Retribution now. Good. Confusion, and he's bleeding. He's got 4 HP left. So I'm going to need to do a little bit of damage to him, so I can get our Mesmer out of harm's way. And then Tormented for moving, Bone 4 for skill use. Okay, okay. That actually would synergize really well with her fear. Good to know. He's still tormented. I feel like I need maybe more than anything. I want to, like, I need a taunt ability. I think that would be super handy. Something to where I could pull characters to my tank. Oh wow, that was a little strange. I'm not entirely sure why you decided it would be a great idea to move that far when you were taking damage from movement-based abilities, but, you know, more power to you, friend. I do not... Oh, never mind. I was about to get all cocky. I was about to say, I do not see you getting another turn. Then again, if he manages to dodge all this stuff. Oh, never mind. His time was up. Oh, that felt really good. I did use the protection rune off of the Mesmer, but otherwise, that combat felt really good. You have defeated the orcs and saved the Forsaken Den. The clash of metal was music to our ears. Gain 5 frag. Tyler gains immunity to bleed. That's pretty awesome. Tyler gained depression, decreased HP by 2. Oh my god, that is so very terrible. Forsaken reputation up by 2. Man, oh mano. That's actually quite terrible. like extremely terrible. All right, we need food. We need to find food. As though on cue. Clearly the game is actually trying to help me out with hey, we can't help but notice you're on the brink of death. Perhaps you would be interested in a little bit of the food over here. Man, this end is super far away though. Alrighty, and those are some Vorn that I'd rather have nothing to do with. And a hollow, maybe heading to the same inn that we are. Just kind of sidestep you there. Alright, resting in a warm inn. Talk with the man. Return to your ship. Let's talk to the man first. I want to play a game of cards if you have a few frags to spare. Sure, why not? The one with the best hand wins. You place a bet and check your hand. If you're out, you lose half your bet. If you're in and you lose all your bet. We'll start out with just 2 frags. As the cards are shuffled and dealt, your hand is nothing special. What do you say? We'll out half my bet. Aw. New round. Okay. 2 frags. Your hand is powerful. I'm in. You lost. You had a better hand. Okay. We're doubling down. Whoa, what do you people say? My hand is weak. Oh no, I'm out. Oh no, better safe than sorry. I came here for the food. My hand is nothing special. I'm in, and he had a better hand. Alright. I'm out. Do we have any food left? On second thought, we're just fine. I have no... Please, a little more, sir. I have no frags for food. Do you have anything for me? Sorry, no frags, no food. Yeah. Alright. Well, so crippling gambling addiction, not good for overall health. You know what, though? Let me do a little bit of scouting around. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think we've figured out where the Vorn may have been for a while. Of course, hey, the Everguard are on a liberating spree. Leave it to them. But, as dangerous as it may be, kind of putting around in war-torn areas also tends to find these little shipwreck things here. Oh man, that's not what I intended. A few still burning fires are the only sign of life remaining in this town. Nearly walk right into a herd of undead who advance on you to attack. Great. I am very much not at max HP. I'm going to move to right here. Apply Vigor. Pass. Although I think Tyler still has his Rune of Protection. I wish there was... Is there a way... Bleeding immunity. I'm not sure that there's a way to check that. Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's what's doing it. Successful weapon attacks have a 50% chance to apply fear to targets with charm. Okay. Okay. Everything making more sense now. I'm gonna go ahead and start off blinking right here. And then, maybe one of those. Okay, I can deal with that. And then a Chaos Bolt right into you. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I see. Okay, so the charm does go away because I attack. And I have a 50% chance when I attack, if they're charmed, to replace it with fear instead. Okay. Things are making more sense as time goes by. However... I very much need... Ooh, really? Yep, retaliation. Probably should have paid some attention to that. Right here. That missed because the game hates me. But pretty sure this guy is on his way out. Yeah, 14 damage. Totally legit. Just survive 11, please. Okay. That's not great. Mortal wounds, trauma, 1 damage, bone core, 1 damage for each skill. Move. Take it. Okay, don't take damage from move. I can remove a debuff from self. Unfortunately, it was not bone core. And then I'm going to actually... I don't think I can afford it. I'm going to take the 1 damage to apply nothing and just take damage. Okay, good, good. I think that went really well. That was me being extremely facetious. Alright, now... let's get you over here. At least keep her at the back line. I mean, I'm not saying your life is worth less or anything, but I am saying I can revive you from the dead, so maybe, just maybe, we let Tyler take the brunt of this. And if somebody's got to die, well, it can be him. Of course, they just walk right around me, and I die on my own turn immediately. Okay. Mesmer, we hardly knew ye. And we're still outnumbered 3-1, which I'm not loving. Skips utility phase. Of course it does. We'll skip movement. We'll not be able to dispel his skipping of the utility, which will be kind of awful. And just hit this guy real hard. Desolator's down to 14. Okay. No utility phase, of course. Try chop. Okay. Something. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. I hate bone core with such a passion. Okay. That didn't feel very good either. Yeah. Okay. And mortal wounds is, of course, reducing any healing received. So let's run the numbers really quick here, as I have a sneaking suspicion this may be the end of this particular run. So bone core is going to deal damage for any skills used. Poison's going to deal 1 damage. Trauma is going to deal 1 damage. Okay. So I'm going to take 2 damage on my turn between poison and trauma. Mortal wounds is going to reduce effectiveness by half. So I need to do 4 HP of healing to not have him die. I still need 1 more, unless I could dispel the poison, which I do. Now he'll survive for 1 whole more round. Hey, it's something, right? Except bone core means that I'm going to take damage if I leap. Unbreakable removed it. Oh, I love you, Unbreakable. Okay. Not able to attack the guy I want, but at least I could do something there. And then immediately die right after. Alright, and we're now in the same situation I feel like we get into fairly often. Janetta is left to see how much she has been praying to RNGesus, and if she can pull out a miracle. I think the answer to that is a firm no, considering we're taking damage every turn here. Maybe? I mean, she's at 2 HP. Trauma and poison are going to kill her. Yeah, pretty sure that's the end of our noble campaign. Yeah, we've got a second stack of poison. Of course we do. The fear was a good play, but it wasn't enough. Yeah. But, with that said, we did manage to unlock the Mesmer, which I'm pretty okay with. I liked the Mesmer. I think the Mesmer did some good things for us. We did not hit a new high score, but we got our first new companion unlock, which is pretty sweet. So, yeah, all in all, I'd say a pretty decent run. Maybe we're living longer, maybe we're not. I mean, if you combine the 2 episodes, I think we went maybe an hour and a half or a little bit longer than that, and that feels pretty good. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We did find, a couple of new companion classes and checking them out between the Hunter and the Mesmer. I had a lot of fun on this run. If you did enjoy it, feel free to subscribe. There will be more videos on the channel every day. Leave a like or a comment if you have anything to say about this or any of my other videos, and I will catch you guys next time.